time.
New on 11 at 11, the Reds and the Bengal stadiums likely will cost you a little bit more. The sales tax hike passed years ago to pay for them is coming up short, and that means it's entirely possible that property owners won't get the break they were promised. 9 on your side's Kristen Swilley joins us live with what went wrong and how people are reacting to this tonight. Kristen.
Yeah, good evening, guys. Commissioners are trying to live up to a promise made more than 20 years ago, a 30% property tax rollback in exchange for a higher sales tax. But the revenue just isn't rolling in the way it used to.
No one wants to pay taxes, right? Nobody wants to hear their taxes are going to go up.
It's a pain. Another year, another broken promise, and more money to help support teams that don't always live up to expectations.
I agree and disagree. They got to play somewhere, and this is their hometown.
Commissioner Todd Portune says he and his colleagues are working with an inherited promise from 1996 the county simply can't keep today.
They did not make it a binding obligation. They counted on too rosy a financial picture.
Voters approved a half-cent sales tax to fund the Bengals and Red stadiums. In exchange, they'd get a 30% property tax rollback, and for years they did. Then the recession hit.
Sales tax revenues have never really recovered.
So the property tax rollbacks got smaller.
If this fund goes bankrupt, then we've got to dip into our general fund to pay for things like this.
And that would make the existing deficit worse. So though it isn't what was promised, Christine McGovern says a smaller rollback is ultimately a small price to pay to back the teams she loves to watch play.
They're part of the city. It's a great place to be. And, you know, I think having professional sports here makes the city more compelling.
Now, commissioners will vote tomorrow on the property tax rollback. Portune did tell me they plan to revisit this issue early next year and try and get as close as possible to that 30% figure. Reporting at the banks, Kristen Swilley, 9 on your